And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back on a Thursday night. We're kicking a new season off. It's season number 2 for the Crooked Line Dirt Late Model Series. And this season, our sponsor is 48 Bull. So thank you, 48 Bull, for coming on board and sponsoring this series. A little short season for the Dirt Late Models here. Starting off at Eldora, gonna be heat racing tonight with a 50-lap feature. Drivers are out just doing some hot laps right now, a little bit of practice. We only got about 2 minutes left to go here in practice before we go into qualifying. Right now, top of the board is Travis St. Clair with a 15.48. Now that was set as soon as the session opened. The track has worn in just a little bit. Times are going to slow down. It's going to be interesting to see what line is going to play out this evening here at Eldora. All right, ladies and gentlemen, only about 40 seconds left to go here in practice. I'm getting word from race control. It's time to head down trackside for pre-race ceremonies. If you could, please rise and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem. And thank you very much, Joshua Rutherford, for a great rendition of our national anthem. Everybody, please go check out Mullet Music Productions on YouTube. 4 minutes ago here in qualifying, one of the first drivers out on track was the 27 of Hunter Lagoons, goes top of the board, 15.79. Scott Smith in the number 53 out on track, coming to get the green flag for his qualifying run. Goes to the middle of 1 and 2. Goes to the bottom here in 3 and 4. Looks like the top groove has worn in just a little bit. Across the line for his first lap for the number 53. It's going to go third quickest with a 15.84. 15.84 for the 53 of Scott Smith. Brandon Marlowe, quick time, 15.73 on his first lap. Out of turn number 4 and across the line for the number 37. Does not improve, 15.89 on his second lap. Jason Bauer in the number 9 out on track. On his first lap here. Travis St. Clair, quick time 15.71 for the number 13, top of the board. We go back and take a look at Jason Bauer, first lap, a 16.07 for the number 9. Out of turn 4 and across the line, is going to tap the wall a little bit there. It's not going to help him improve. Brandon Mettler has finished up his run in the 00, 16.49 for the 00 of Brandon Mettler. Two minutes left to go here in qualifying. Only a couple of drivers out on track. Jacob Lassiter, first lap, 15.76, third quickest on the board. Cross the line for lap 2 for the number 51. Second lap going to be a 15.83. As Brandon Freeberg is out on track right now. Just finished up his run, 16.12 for the 171. Little under 30 seconds left to go here in qualifying. Everybody who wanted to take a time has here at Eldora. Getting ready to go into heat racing tonight. Looks like we got 20 drivers who showed up here tonight at Lernerville, at Eldora. Got Lernerville on the mind. Tomorrow night's local night here for us. I didn't even press anything there. All right, here we go. Heat race number 1. Starting on the pole is going to be Travis St. Clair. To his outside is going to be Jacob Lassiter. Justin Flagg going to be starting in 3rd with Scott Smith in 4th. Jason Korn going to be rolling off P5 with Kyle the Wildman Wellman starting in 6th. Josh Carter going to be starting in 7th with Tanner Martos outside in 8th. Kyle O'Danick going to be starting in 9th with Derek Wynn in 10th. It's your lineup for heat race number 1 as drivers roll off pit road and get ready to go. Drivers got the 1 to go signal. We're getting ready to go green here for heat race number 1. Travis St. Clair, Jacob Lassiter gonna lead them down. Green flag out in the air. And of course, the overlay is just gonna look like a big old mess for a second. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that. Going down into turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Travis St. Clair has the race lead. Lassiter trying to hold on in the middle there as the number 12 of Flag goes to the bottom side of the racetrack. Scott Smith and Jason Korn back there running 4th and 5th, trying to gain up some ground. Travis St. Clair goes to the middle of the racetrack, going to slide up there to the middle, almost going up to the outside line. Still holds on to the race lead here. And it's still all screwed up. Let me fix it real quick. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 6 laps to go here in heat race number 1, and St. Clair is still out to the race lead. Just at the fastest lap of the heat race so far, 15.88 for the number 13. See St. Clair running the top side of the racetrack. The 51 running the bottom, has a good run on here down the back straightaway into 3 and 4, goes to the bottom side of the racetrack. Going to be side by side. Can't hold on, coming out of 4, 3 laps to go. Got one in the wall back there. I believe that was the 12 of Justin Flag. Going to let Scott Smith get by. Let's put Scott Smith up to 3rd. Oh, a little bit of contact there from the 51 on the 13. 2 to go. Oh, St. Clair got into the wall a little bit there in 1 and 2. Doesn't slow him down. Back to the middle of the racetrack in 3 and 4. 51 of Jacob Lassiter trying to get a good run out of turn 4. White flag in the air for heat race number 1. Into 3 and 4 for the final time of heat race number 1, and Travis St. Clair is going to be your winner, with Jacob Lassiter coming 2nd, Scott Smith 3rd, Justin Flag 4th, Jason Korn, Josh Carter, Kyle O'Danick, Tanner Marr, Kyle the Wildman Wellman, and Derek Wynn. Lining up for heat race number 2 is going to be Brandon Marlowe on the pole, with Hunter Lagoons starting 2nd. Kyler Bruce is going to be rolling off 3rd, with Glenn Lee starting 4th. Matt George is going to be rolling off in 5th, with Tayton Sander starting in 6th. Jason Bauer rolling off 7th, with Brandon Freeberg starting in 8th. Brandon Mettler is going to be starting in 9th, and rounding out heat race number 2's field is going to be Cody Reeb in the 47. All right, field's going to roll off here for heat race number 2. Brandon Marlowe and Hunter Lagoon's going to lead them down. 2 laps till we take the green. Again, everybody, thank you for tuning in tonight on True Sim Productions for the Crooked Line Dirt Late Model Series, presented to us by 48 Bull out of Lincoln, Nebraska. If I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure I got that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Drivers getting ready to go for heat race number 2. Brandon fires them off, and we're underway. 8 laps to go. Good start there for the number 37, Brandon Marlowe. Going to get out to a good lead. They're going to be side by side back here. That's the 31 of Kyler Bruce on the inside of Hunter Lagoons. Lagoons goes up to the top side of the racetrack. Now side by side going into 1 and 2. Good battle going on back here as the 171 of Brandon Freeberg goes to the top side of the racetrack. He's got Glenn Lee down on the inside of him there. It's a battle for 4th position. Go back up to the front of the field. We got a battle for the race lead right now. Lagoon's trying to hold on to the outside as they both run down the number 37 of Marlowe. Quick time last time by, 15.96 was that 31 of Kyler Bruce. Slide job up in front of the number 27. Lagoon's gonna cross him back over coming out of turn 4. Side by side as we go back down into turns 1 and 2. Lagoon's on the bottom side of the racetrack. He's got Bruce right up on the top side. Now the 171 of Freeberg is starting to run these guys down. Marlowe goes back down to the bottom side of the racetrack, starts to pull away here. 4 laps to go. Heat race number 2. Good battle going on back here for the 2nd and 3rd spot. Lagoons goes to the bottom side. 31 of Bruce up top, gonna get a good run down the front stretch. 171 also trying to take advantage of that. He got a great run there on the entry of 1 and 2. 3 to go here in heat race number 2. The 171 goes to the bottom side of the racetrack. Freeberg trying to pull a slider. Not going to be able to clear the 27. They're side by side back down into 1 and 2. 2 laps to go for Brandon Marlowe leading the way. Great battle going on for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Freeberg back down to the bottom. The 31 of Bruce holds on in the middle as Lagoons goes up to the top side. White flag in the air for heat race number 2. Bruce up to the top, Lagoons to the bottom. The 31 goes down, almost contact. Great block by the number 37. He's gonna win heat race number 2. But man, did the 31 get a heck of a run in 3 and 4 right there. That was great racing overall. Brandon Marlowe wins. Kyler Bruce got 2nd. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was great racing, guys. We're gonna go into a little bit of a warm-up here. I believe race control is not gonna do the full 5 minutes, so we're just gonna kind of hang out and wait and see. Tell you what, guys, that number 31 is fast here once this track is slicked off. He just went quick time here in the warm-up, 15.96. All right, we're done with the warm-up, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get ready for the main event, the feature. $50 laps here tonight at Eldora. Caution laps are not going to count. Well, let's get rock and rolling and go through that grid. Travis St. Clair is going to be starting on the pole here tonight with Brandon Marlowe to his outside in 2nd. Jacob Lassiter is going to be rolling off 3rd with Kyler Bruce starting in 4th. Scott Smith rolls off P5 with Hunter Lagoons in 6th. Justin Flagg's going to be starting in 7th with Brandon Freeberg starting in 8th. Jason Korn is going to be rolling off 9th with Glenn Lee starting 10th. Josh Carter will be rolling off in 11th with Matt George starting in 12th. Going on down through the grid, we got Kyle O'Danick in 13th, Brandon Mettler 14th, Tanner Marr is going to be rolling off P15 with Jason Bauer to his outside in 16th, Kyle the Wildman Wellman in 17th, Peyton Sander in 18th, Derek Wynn 19th, and Cody Reed rounds out the field in 20th. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get this series fired off here tonight at Eldora. Travis St. Clair, Brandon Marlowe going to lead them down to the green flag. 50 laps here tonight at Eldora. I'm glad y'all could come out and check it out. And green flag is in the air. We are racing. Everybody got a good launch heading down into 1 and 2. They're really fanned out there in the back. St. Clair going to hold on to the top side and maintain the race lead as we go barreling down into 3 and 4. Jacob Lassiter trying to hold on to second as Marlowe gets a good run on the top side. He goes to the top side of the racetrack. The 31 of Kyler Bruce got a good run there going down the back. He goes to the inside of the 37 here in 3 and 4. As St. Clair just continues to pull away as they're almost 3-4 wide back here. Everybody fans out looking for position. Look at the calamity going on back here. This is absolutely phenomenal. Great racing here at Eldora. We're watching the number 12 of Justin Flagg. He's running the bottom side of the racetrack, taking a peek to the inside of Scott Smith. Almost 3 wide here as we come off the corner. Oh, almost contact there going on the back straightaway. He's going to go all the way down to the bottom, almost clipping that inside wall. Let's go back up to the front. St. Clair has just pulled away from everybody. A gap out to 1.2 seconds thus far. Kyler Bruce runs second, but he's got the number 51 of Jacob Lassiter right behind him. Brandon Freeberg has moved up 4 spots since the drop of the green flag. He is also running the top side of the racetrack, trying to run down that number 51. Scott Smith holds on to 5th as the 27 of Hunter Lagoons looks to the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to get underneath him. That's a tight squeeze. 3 wide coming off turn 4. Lap 7 of 50. The 12 back down to the bottom side of the racetrack. That's Justin Flagg. 3 wide again as they come out of turn 4. The 51's got issues. He's slow. So they're 4 wide coming out of turn 2. Contact between the 31 and the 37. They get it sorted out. This is insane. Everybody trying to find a groove right now, trying to just find space on the racetrack. Taking a look at the 51 of Jacob Lassiter. Must have got a little loose, got up out of the groove. Now back to the top side of the racetrack, trying to run back down at number 37. Oh, we got our first caution of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my heart's going. We got to slow down a little bit. Let's go back and see what happened. Oh, looks like the 9 and the 4 make contact. Sends the 9 around. That's Jason Bauer in the number 9. And the number 4 of Tanner Marr, rocking the True Sim Productions colors. And Travis St. Clair still your race leader. Timing and scoring gonna go a little wacky, ladies and gentlemen, because caution laps do not count. As you see the racetrack, not a lot of moisture left in this track. It's blown off pretty quick here tonight. So it looks like we're getting ready to go back. Green flag racing field going to be in the hands of Travis St. Clair. Back to green. Travis got a good launch there, but the 171, he's going to go all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. Tries to pull a slider onto 13, but can't make it happen. We come down the back straightaway and into turns 3 and 4. Great shot as the field goes barreling into 3 and 4. St. Clair, great run. Able to maintain the race lead right now. Goes back up to the top side of the racetrack. Looks like the 171 might have just tapped the wall a little bit there in 1 and 2. Kyler Bruce right behind him running third. Scott Smith trying to make something happen on the bottom. We have seen Scott race before. We know he is a bottom feeder race car driver. Likes to put that car right on the bottom, and you see him trying to find some kind of speed there in the middle side of the racetrack. Oh, a couple of cars in the outside wall right there. That's the number 27 of Lagoons. Trying to regain control of that car. Matt George in the 23 trying to slide up in front of him here coming out of 2. Good run by the 27 down the back straightaway as we go into 3 and 4 once again. Lap 14 of 50 here, now taking 15. That 171 is starting to run down that number 13. A long way to go in this one. These guys are doing a really good job. Waiting for a move by the 171 of Freeburg, but he's just kind of riding right now, and I think that's the way to go. You got to be patient. You got to make that move when you know you can, and right now I just don't think he has enough momentum. As the 13 gets into the wall, he might have something here. Looks down to the bottom side of the racetrack, slide job. 171 to the race lead, crossover by St. Clair. Side by side out of turn 4, and a slider right back on the 171. Another crossover move as we go down the back straightaway. This is a great battle for the race lead. Slide job once again in 3 and 4 by the 171 of Freeburg. St. Clair going to cross it back over and give that lap to St. Clair. Slides back to 171 in 1 and 2. Freeburg got a good run here. Going to go back down to the bottom side of the racetrack and try another slide job in 3 and 4. Big crossover move by the number 13. As these guys are battling it out, this is allowing the 31 of Kyler Bruce to catch up. I think the 171 of Freeburg and the 13 of St. Clair can do this all day, as they've done it for the past 4 or 5 laps in a row. Side by side across the line. They're starting to catch some lap traffic, though. This might be a big factor on them. They're going to have to both get around them quickly. Slide job. 13 crossover move. That was a good run right there by the 13 of St. Clair. He was able to clear him before he even got into the corner. And now I think he's got a little bit of breathing room right now as they both work their way around the lap car. That's the 9 of Jason Bauer. Lap 23 of 50. Marlowe, or I'm sorry, that's Kyler Bruce in the 31. Got to get used to your names, guys. Give me a race or two, we'll be golden. Oh, almost a little contact there as we come out of turn 4. .171 took a peek to the inside, kind of running a little bit of a different line than that number 13, just trying to find something different to gain the speed. It's right on board with Freeburg. Putting the car right up on that cushion. 25 laps to go here at Eldora. Oh, the 13 got in the wall a little bit there. It's going to slow him down. Good run here from Freeberg. Is going to take advantage of it. Down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Another slide job by the 171. Crossover by St. Clair. 23 laps to go, and we're back to battling for the race lead. Oh, the 171 couldn't clear him there. St. Clair has the run and back to the race lead. Out of turn 4, it's going to be 22 laps to go. Top line is dominant right now here at Eldora. Leaders are coming up on the lap car. That's Tanner Marr on the bottom side of the racetrack in the number 4. 21 laps to go. So we take a look at this battle right here. Oh, we're gonna have a caution. I hit the ticker so we could get a good shot of that, ladies and gentlemen. We go under caution. Let's go back and see what happened here. Oh, that's not the that is not the correct incident. So let's go back and see this one. Oh, Tanner Marr, he gets sideways there. We know Jason Bauer had some issues earlier on. I'm not sure what that caution was for, ladies and gentlemen. Race control throwing it out here, though, with 21 laps to go at Eldora. Again, I want to thank you all for tuning in to True Sim Productions here on a Thursday night for the season opener of the 48 Bowl Dirt Late Models, presented by 48 Bowl, the Crooked Line Dirt Late Models, I should say. It's just one of them nights, folks, I tell you what. But these race leaders, these guys have been putting on one heck of a show. The top 3 have been rim riding. The top 2 have been sliding back and forth all night. It's just great dirt racing. All right, here we go. St. Clair and Freeberg gonna lead them down. Here's your money on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, I like that 171. Well, he's gonna put him right up against the outside wall. Green flag back out in the air. $20 laps to go here at Eldora, and St. Clair gets a good run into 1 and 2. We go back down the back straightaway. Oh, big slider coming from the 171. He's gonna clear him. And a big crossover right back from the number 13, 19 laps to go. Contact in the back of the field. As they're 3, almost 4 wide back here racing for position, we got a battle for the race lead. Freeberg slides the 13 of St. Clair. They're side by side across the line. Too close to call. 18 laps to go. Freeberg back down to the bottom side of the racetrack, and another crossover by St. Clair. Side by side at the line. Give it to St. Clair that time by 17 laps to go. Freeberg gets right back up to the high groove, trying to build up some momentum once again. He's going to have to try something fancy to take home this win tonight. You see everybody just right up on the outside wall. That's where the fast groove is here. Oh, almost a little contact right there. The 13 cuts it out of the corner right there, and we're going to see another slide job by the 171 here in 1 and 2. All the way up to the top side of the racetrack, and they're going to be almost side by side. Oh, look at that great racing. St. Clair got back around them. 15 laps to go, now 14. On board with the 171 of Brandon Freeberg. He's trying to gain that momentum, gets a good run in 1 and 2. When will he make his move here? 12 laps to go. Ooh, thought he was going to do it right there, but he thought better of it. It's going to be 11 laps to go this time by. He's starting to lose a little bit of ground, and we're going to get a caution. Oh, and that's going to change everything. So it might have been problems here. Oh, the 31. Oh, the 31 was up into the outside wall. He tried to get it off if the 51 got into the back of him. That kind of turned him around there. That's going to put us under a caution with 11 laps to go. Okay. Now we saw Freeberg. He was kind of losing a little bit of ground right there when we got a little bit further in that run. Now he's going to have a little 10-lap shootout. And we've seen what these two drivers up front can do with only about 5-6 laps sliding each other back and forth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one wild finish. I hope you stick around. All right, everybody, it's time to re-rack them and restack them. Fire them off one more time here tonight at Eldora. When we take the green flag, it's going to be 10 laps to go. Travis St. Clair, Brandon Freeberg going to lead them down. Fires them off, and we're back underway. 10 laps to go. Good run by Freeberg in 1 and 2. They're neck and neck down the back straightaway here. Oh, he got a little touch right there in 3-4. They make contact. The 171 goes down. Hunter Lagoons gets around the 171. He's going to try and slide back up and get that position. He's going to get it to 27. Crossover down the back straightaway. That's not what Freeberg needed right there. All over the back bumper. That 27 of Hunter Lagoons. 8 laps to go at Eldora, and St. Clair is pulling away. Hunter Lagoons up to second. Gets into the outside wall. Going to block a slider by the 171 of Freeberg. They're trying to catch up that 13 of St. Clair. 7 more times around. Car slow in 1 and 2. Not sure if the caution's going to fly or not. Oh, we're going to be under caution. Oh, yeah. Now it's heating up. These drivers are hanging everything out there right now. All right, let's go back and see if we can't see what happened. Ooh, a little contact there. 24 goes around. Not sure who the 24 was there. Let me see here. Yeah, Glenn Lee. A little bit of contact there. They go down into 1 and 2. Scott Smith comes up. Tries to give him room, comes down, taps at 25. It's just history from that point on. Under 10 laps to go. It's going to be a single file restart. St. Clair has the advantage here. Fires them off. We're back underway. Freeberg didn't get the launch he wanted right there. Maybe he was trying to roll it, but was a little slow to start rolling. The 39 of Jason Korn looking to make a move. Lagoon's starting to catch up to that 13 car. 13 trying a different line, coming out of 4 or 5 laps to go. Back to 1 and 2. St. Clair with the advantage right now. Hunter Lagoon's trying to run him down. Gap about 2/10 right now. Freeberg is also starting to run these guys down. Lagoon's trying a little bit of a different entry there into 1 and 2. 4 laps to go. Gets into the wall a little bit right there in 3 and 4. Here comes Freeberg up on the top side. 3 more times around. Travis St. Clair rolls through turns 3 and 4. Popsicle sticks in the air 2 more times around here at Eldora. Caution on the speedway. So we go back and take a look at our replay cam. Looks like the 25 just comes up, gets in the 21, comes down to the 37, and it's just pretty much history after that. Beating and banging, going all over the place here tonight at Eldora. Again, ladies and gentlemen, ignore timing and scoring right now on the left-hand part of your screen. It is not correct. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to go back under green. Going to be a single file restart. St. Clair going to be in control one more time. When we take the green flag, I believe it's just going to be 1 lap to go, if not 2. I believe it should be 2. It might be 1. We're going to find out. Let's come down to this. Gets a good jump there. Oh, Freeberg gets a good jump, gets into the back of Lagoons. He's trying to make something happen here. It's going to be white flag in the air. Freeberg goes to the bottom. He's not. Oh, man, trying to. Oh, my God. Here comes Jason Korn. St. Clair is pretty much gone. They're all racing for 2nd and 3rd. Jason Korn out of nowhere, 3 wide. Oh, my God, 3 wide for 3rd. Jacob Lassiter gets 3rd. What a finish. Woo! Awesome race, guys. Travis St. Clair is your race winner here tonight for race 1 of the Crooked Line Dirt Late Model Series presented to us by 48 Bull. How did Jason Korn pull that off? We came down to a 1-lap shootout. St. Clair had the advantage, got a good launch. Freeberg got into Lagoons. They made a little bit of contact coming out of turn 2. And that was just awesome racing, guys. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I don't know why I'm showing Jason Korn the winner. You didn't win, Jason. Get out of here. Well, while we wait for the other drivers to go ahead and get out of their cars, it looks like the 51 is out of his car. Let's go ahead and bring him up. This is Jacob Lassiter, driver the number 51. It's Sam in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, that was a pretty wild finish there. Kind of walk me through what you saw coming to the end.
I'll just be honest with you, man. I had my eyes closed in that last corner. Yeah, it was pretty wild. Everybody got to racing real hard, and Brandon and the other fella got together, and that kind of stacked everybody up. And I just went to the bottom because that's the only place I had to go, and somehow or another, we finished out third. I think we were all right there together, but I guess I had a nose on them.
Yeah, you guys actually came across the line 3 wide for third place, and you came home with it, man. That was a great race overall. You put on a good show for us here tonight on True Sim Production. So who do you got to shout out for making this third place possible?
Just got to give a shout out to Team Hot Lap Heroes. My buddy Brandon's in the race tonight. He had some bad luck. I got messed up and it messed his race up, but he managed to come back and have a good finish. So hats off to him. But I got to thank 789 Designs, the wrap on the car, Max Green, the Sud Shop. I got to thank Jason, all the guys that put the league on for us, give us a place to run. You guys for the broadcast. Looking forward to watching it. And then I got to say shout out to the wife for taking care of the little one.
All right, Jacob. Hey, you guys put on a great show tonight. Great race. Great performance out of that number 51. Hope to see you next week.
I appreciate it.
And that was the number 51 of Jacob Lassiter coming home in third position here tonight at Eldora. And now we got to talk to a second place driver. That's the 39 of Jason Korn. And Korn, how'd you get second place on the last lap, man?
Oh, luck, man. I have no idea. My plan was to stick to the bottom and stay out of the trouble on that last lap, and it worked.
Well, what did you see? Because we come down the back straightaway. The 27, the 171 are fighting for position. We go into 3 and 4. Looked like you guys were almost 3-4 wide for a split second. You're on the bottom. I mean, what was your overall plan there with the 1-lap shootout?
Yeah, I knew that Brandon would probably try to throw a slide job there, so I decided I was just going to stay low. Just in case something happened up there. And I just happened to see it out of the corner of my eye. I saw someone's car getting close to me. So I just matted it and held it to the bottom. We had a little bit of contact. And then beyond that, all of a sudden I just saw the 13T in front of me and I just followed him.
Well, I tell you what, man, that was a wild race here at Eldora tonight. What are your thoughts of tonight's race overall?
Honestly, I thought it was fantastic. This group of guys with, there's only a couple guys in here that I didn't already have some experience with, and they were great, the ones I didn't know. But this is a great group of guys. If we can keep these guys coming back every week and add a few more pieces in there, I'm telling you, it'll be some real good dirt racing. This is a fantastic group. I couldn't have been more happy.
Well, I tell you what, you guys put on one heck of a show here to start off the season. So we're starting off the season right. Who you got a shout out on the 39 for making it all happen?
Hey, I want to say thanks to all the guys who came out. A lot of these are guys we've just met over the last few years that we've just become good friends with. We knew would provide some good racing. So thank you to all the guys who came out. Thanks to Tanner and Crooked Line for letting us host the Dirt League. Thanks to you, Sam, for hosting the broadcast. You do a great job, and I'm not just saying that because we're on here interviewing. You do a fantastic job. So other than that, just my teammates, Side Bite Motorsports, Josh and Scott. I love those guys, and this is a blast. All
right, man. Well, congratulations again on second place, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks, Sam.
And that was driver of the number 39, Jason Korn, coming home in second place. But now we got to talk to the driver who pretty much dominated the evening, and that's the number 13 of Travis St. Clair. And Travis, you got out to a lead early. You pretty much dominated all night. Slide jobs back and forth from the 171 and a 1-lap shootout to finish it off. Kind of walk me through your evening.
Man, that was a super fun race. I had a blast there. Kind of feel bad there. Brandon should have. He was either a first place or second place car. I was cutting down there. Kind of got together with him and kind of put him in a bad spot there. But we had a great race together. That's my teammate Brandon is, and man, that was a blast racing with him.
Yeah, you guys were slide jobbing each other back and forth. I mean, it was like 5 or 6 laps. You guys were neck and neck with each other. But it came down to a 1-lap shootout. You had the advantage there being a single file restart. Kind of walk me through that final lap and what was kind of rolling through your head.
Well, I'd been all race. I was trying to cut down out of 3 and 4, and with Brandon so close, I barely had an opportunity to do it most of the time. I felt like I was fastest doing that, but with him right there on my tail, it was not too many times I could actually do it without him getting into me. And like I said, the one time I shouldn't have done it, I did it, and he ended up getting into me. But there on that last lap, that's what I was able to do is. In them final laps was able to get that cut down. And then on the very last lap, I kind of saw a mess there behind me in the mirror. So I just rolled the middle in 3 and 4. And man, that was fun though.
Yeah, like I said, you guys were putting on a heck of a show. I was up here screaming my head off in the booth, calling that action. But hey, Travis, you take home the first one of the season here for the Crooked Line Dirt Late Models. You got a shout out on that number 13 for making it all happen.
Yeah, all the guys at Max Droop Sim Sports, ML Performance, Sievers Racing Media, 309 Designs for the great looking car, you guys for broadcasting, Majula City Speed Shop. They're big supporters of our team. Really appreciate everything they do for us. And of course, Longhorn Chassis and Smithstein Shocks.
All right, Travis. Hey, congratulations on taking home the win here tonight. And we hope to see you again next week.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
That was the number 13 of Travis St. Clair taking home the win here tonight at Eldora, ladies and gentlemen. And as I said, what a race. That was awesome. And I can't wait for next week now. I really can't. Go ahead and get your results up on the screen. Travis St. Clair, as I said, taking home the win. Jason Korn coming up to second. Jacob Lassiter getting third. Hunter Lagoon's fourth. Brandon Freeberg unfortunately fell down to fifth, but still good finish out of that 171. Probably going to see him up front a lot this season. Scott Smith in sixth, Kyle O'Danick seventh, Brandon Marlowe eighth, Justin Flagg ninth. Mettler rounds out your top 10, and the rest of your results are on the screen. And everybody, thank you for tuning in once again to True Sim Productions here on a Thursday night for the Crooked Line Dirt Late Models presented to us by 48 Bull. And with that being said, everybody, I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good one, everybody.